Good afternoon, Multiverse! Welcome to MNW Warzone SuperShow, ThanksKilling. It's that time of year again. Let's get hyped. And it is going to be pay-per-view worthy entertainment, and we're giving it to you free. I'm your host, General Manager Jerry Aldini. And with me, as always, is Mr. Pete McPherson.
Hello.
As for Michael Montoya, folks, I got some bad news about Michael. Apparently, he has been extradited to another country. Legal is telling me they're pretty sure it's a paperwork snafu. And as soon as they get it straightened out, he should be back. They expect he'll only go through some light interrogation during that time, so everything should be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. But let's just hoping for a speedy return, Mr. Montoya. In the meantime, oh boy, this card we have, it is ThanksKilling, and in no particular order. Today's matches, well, we're going to actually kick off the show with a banger. The Victimizer Wilson getting his hands on the VI Pharaoh Ausir Taran. And if that weren't enough, in our main event, the constant nightmare Constantinople will face off against the Janitor for the Big Oof Championship. The Janitor looking to get his first win of the Clean Sweep Challenge. But that's not all we have for you, folks. The Unified Tag Team Champions High Voltage will face off against the Wild Hunt for the tag belts. And a bit of a grudge match, Jaunt Tristam will take on Injustic Jhake. And a last man standing match between Sergeant Major Payne and Nakano Kirishima. And our Sawyer will get his hands on Chaz Lee to see if he can get more information on who built the duplicate of him, H.R. Sawyer. Chaz Lee says he would never build something that cheap. Our Sawyer doesn't believe it. And that, folks, is your card for this Super Show. There was a little confusion last week. People got a little excited. There is going to be a match for the International Combat Club position. It will be the reunion of Too Cool versus Lock-In and a mystery partner. But that match will actually happen when we return from Thanksgiving break. And don't forget, folks, next week, we're giving our staff the night off. But we will broadcast a dark show just so there is something in here for all you folks. But with that, I think we've talked enough about setup. Let's get into the meat and potatoes of the evening. And with that, let's start off with hearing from one of the participants in our first match. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Wilson.
I see that my former leader has decided he wants to be victimized early. That's wonderful, because frankly, I have a problem. A problem that's been aching me for so long, and whose solution requires your suffering. You see, I noticed something. Whenever I appear in any capacity, the only thing we focus in on is how I used to be in the past. The very past that I'm trying to distance myself from. We all know by now that I'm different. How I used to be insufficient, My history with this company is long, but it's time to let that all go. It's time to kill the past. Stop bringing it up and look towards the future, where the victimizer is king. And that's why I need to face you, Ausir. I need to look into the eyes of the man I used to call my brother and feel nothing. I need to beat you senseless with no remorse and purge you and VIP from my mind once and for all. You said that I'd come crawling back to your organization, that I'd beg you to take me back after a modicum of failure. Never. I have much higher ambitions than the ones you tried to set for me, and the only way I'll ever enter the VIP lounge again is if you drag my corpse into it. You're dead to me, Ausir. Every single member of VIP is dead to me, and at ThanksKilling, I'm going to make sure it stays that way. Like a plague of locusts, I will make you suffer for the sake of a better world. A world where I become the ruler, and you become the slimy lowborn that you hate oh so much. See you in the ring, Pharaoh.
And with that declaration by the victimizer, it's getting that time. Oh, but we are already, social media beginning to get active. You know how our wrestlers go. This one is interesting. It's our Sawyer saying, you know, in the past I would have ridiculed Wilson, but this Wilson going against VI fail, go Wilson. You know, Pete, I don't know if you had told me even a year ago that a member of Meme would be rooting on Wilson, well, I'd expected it maybe from Montoya, and I would have ridiculed him. But now it makes perfect sense. And with that, I think I've been going on long enough. Let's get down for our opening match of ThanksKilling.
Your opening match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing VIP, Ausir Taran.
And here he is, ladies and gentlemen. He is called the Collector. He is called the VI Pharaoh. He is the leader of VIP, Ausir Taran. And he did say that Wilson would come crawling back to VIP after being humiliated. But that was before Wilson was the main event at Multivania. And where was Taran during that event? Yeah, we won't get into that right now. What we'll get into is this match has been a long time coming. And now the Pharaoh is going to have to put his considerable money where his mouth is. So with this, well, now it's time, folks.
And introducing their opponent, Wilson.
And here he is, folks. The victimizer. The most no-frills but brutal wrestler you may ever see. Arguably the most dangerous man on the roster. It's Wilson. And Wilson has made that promo we heard earlier. Wilson made a great point. We keep bringing up the past, how much he's changed. It's been a year. This is who he is. There's no going back. It's time to face it. This is Wilson. And he's got his sights set on the very, very biggest prize there is, the Multiverse Heavyweight Championship. But first, he's going to have to go through everyone who called him a joke, a jobber, or dismissed him and wanted to beat him for a cheap win. I was informed if I talked over that bit, I might get victimized. And it comes down to this. These two have tagged together, they have traveled together, and now, well, that's all over. And Ausir comes out swinging. Wilson ready for it. Ausir being the early aggressor and telling us jawbreaker by Wilson. There's one thing I've noticed about Wilson's new style. He has built up his endurance. Part of Wilson's style is just absorbing damage. It's like he doesn't even notice pain anymore. Oh, but he is still up against the greatest technical wrestler MNW has ever seen. Oh! And if you've been paying attention, or if you're new to MNW, let me explain to you. Ausir Taran likes to target the arms. Weaken those arms and set them up for the absolutely terrifying trials of Osiris. And if you're Ausir Taran, this is a good strategy. Because Wilson's a striker. Oh, he'll use pile drivers and neck breakers. But he likes to beat his opponents first. So take out the arm. Why not? Makes sense. And a 2 count. Reversal by Wilson. Again, these two know each other so well. And into the corner. Again, working over that arm, trying to soften it up for the trials of Osiris later. But there's what I was talking about that striking game of Wilson. And a reverse neck breaker. If I had to sum up Wilson's style, it's whatever hurts the most. Wilson knowing enough to dodge. Bringing the VI Pharaoh up. And just kick to the gut. And again. And a clothesline. That's one interesting thing about Wilson's current style. It's not pretty. It's not supposed to be pretty. It's supposed to hurt. One, two, kick out at 2. Wilson sizing up, just raking him on the mat. And there we go. There we go. Trials of Osiris locked in. Wilson breaking out. Oh, and again. Again. Hey, will Wilson tap? Honest to God, I think Wilson would pass out before he taps. Now going for the pin. Taran wants this match over. Again, working that arm. That crowd getting into it, chanting to break his fingers. Back and forth. Drop toe hold responded to with a jawbreaker. And, oh! That was almost a count of two. It was almost a reversal, a backwards version of Wilson's kill switch. But Wilson not even considering throwing in the towel yet. He hasn't had a chance to deliver enough brutality yet. Bringing him up. And just a good old punch to the jaw. And, oh, right. Still waiting to see if we're going to see either the Gotch-style pile driver or the kill switch. Meanwhile, Taran going back to the tried and true working over the arm. Oh, clapping the ears. Now just working over. Oh, punch to the back. That hurts. You've never been struck in those areas, folks. You don't want to be. Trust me. And now just working his back. I guess that makes sense. If you don't have the strength in your back, you can't do a pile driver. Just beating Wilson down, just stomping on him, getting into another arm bar. Wilson getting out again, shaking it off. And then just punching with that hand to show he's still in the game. Oh, had him scoped out. What are we going to see here? Oh, bringing him up and tossing him away. Remember what I said about he doesn't care about pretty, just brutal? Yeah, right there. Arm barring the Pharaoh. Getting him in the corner. What are we going to see? Bring him up. Slamming him down. Oh, Wilson going up. That doesn't happen too often. Oh! But he has managed to bust the Pharaoh open. Got a kick out at 2. but he has drawn royal blood. Oh, here it comes, ladies and gentlemen. Kill switch! That's it. 1, 2, 3.
And your winner, Wilson.
And ladies and gentlemen, the victimizer has claimed another victim. And perhaps finally put his past behind him. Wait a minute! Wait a minute! That's the beef and the Doctor of Albanomics! Alba's working on taking out the ref. The beef went out for Wilson. They're double teaming him, but Wilson's holding his own. This is the rest of VIP minus the Warpgate Hardcore Champion. Ref's trying to get some semblance of order in the ring. Maybe I spoke too soon when I said Wilson's past was behind him. Gotta figure that's gonna come back to haunt us. That's just, yeah, he won the match. You know what? All that matters right now, Wilson picked up another win. So another W in the column of the victimizer. It's just ridiculous. So folks, while we get ready for our next match, let's take a little time to direct you, if we may, to the MNW YouTube channel, where, ladies and gentlemen, we have not only archives of all your favorite MNW shows, we have MNW Blast. That's right, we have a YouTube exclusive show, and in this last week, we had some amazing matchups. We had the Janitor taking on another opponent. We had the Murder Cave in action. We saw One Chance, and we had the latest battle in the Brawl for y'all, the latest of the Grand Battle segment, which saw the likes of Sir Unkley Dunk, Raphael Sampson, Jagger Blackthorn, Todd Bagman, Daverman, and was won by the main event mech's own Malice. So if you're keeping track at home on the star chips that are being earned for the next phase of the tournament, the holders of the current star chips are the Dagger Daggerick, the Allfather Arkulf, the Bayou Boy Krokvor, and Malice. That is half the star chips claimed. There are 4 more to be claimed, and we will see that next Wednesday on MNW Blast on the MNW YouTube channel. Also, folks, a scheduling note. Last night's Friday Night Flashbang had to be postponed due to technical difficulties, and will actually happen tomorrow. Time to be determined. Apparently it has something to do with we don't want to go up against football. But check that out on twitch.tv/Edward Bosco for MNW Friday Night Flashbang on Sunday. And while we get ready to get into that next match, we're hearing from Maximilian Thunderthighs saying, well done. Usually the VIP try and get in the way when you are free from them finally. Let's reach for the world title, Wilson. I'll see you at the top. It's kind of interesting. Maximilian Thunderthighs was blackmailed into joining VIP, which included Wilson at the time. He managed to break free. Wilson broke free, and currently Maximilian Thunderthighs is claiming that he should be the #1 contender for the Multiverse Heavyweight Championship, currently held by Sam Jax of the Conquest Bloodline. Sam doesn't agree. Sam Jax doesn't agree, but we'll see. But of course, Wilson having his sight on that prize. Oh my God, I'm now trying to picture Maximilian Thunderthighs and Wilson both fighting each other for the Multiverse Heavyweight Championship. I'm going to move on, is what I'm going to do. So before we get to the next match, we have a lot of activity going on, including one person who sent us in a really quick audio they made. So, ladies and gentlemen, Alistair Evergreen of the Night's Watch.
Well, I'd say I've made my mark here. The crowd knows me. Crowd loves me. Barely 2 months in, and I've already made moves that have shaken the system to its core. I'm loud. I'm brash. I'm violent. But that's my nature. That's our nature. Come on. I'll fight anyone. We'll fight anyone. That's our creed. We never back down. I'm here to lay waste and watch people lose hope when we step in the ring. I don't care who's against me. When that bell rings, your belts, your past glory, they mean nothing. I'm the present, and I sure as heck am the future. This is the era of the Watch. My knights will take your heads. Alice's law. When you're like me, you know your worth. You know how great you are, and the crowd certainly hasn't let me forget it. How much work you put in, day out, to be the top of the food chain. When I look into someone's eyes and say straight-faced, I'm gonna hurt you when that bell rings, they know that I mean it. When I say, I'll take a sledgehammer to your jaw, I mean it. When I say, I will put your body through a table. You get the drift, huh? You know exactly what I mean, everyone. I don't say things just to make noise. I do every single thing that I set out to do. No BS, just action. That's the difference between the strong and the weak. Weak run their mouths. The strong, well, I mean, I feel like I'm a pretty good example of what the strong do. They make their words reality. Now am I your hardcore hound, or am I?
And there you have it, folks. Alistair Evergreen of the Night's Watch, claiming his territory, I guess would be the best way to put it. I don't get how werewolves work. I'll have to ask Eric Erickson about that. In the meantime, folks, it's time for our next matchup. And this is a grudge match in the truest sense of the word. When Jaunt Tristam joined Warzone, he came in an undefeated streak. And that was going great until he found himself in a match against Injustice Jhake, where the merciless Merc beat him. And they have been egging each other on since then, and so now, finally, Jaunt gets the rematch he wanted. And let's waste no more time, ladies and gentlemen. Let's head to ringside. The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, he is the merciless Merc, Injustice Jhake. And there he is, folks. The hero for hire, the merciless Merc, the former Multiverse heavyweight champion, Injustice Jhake, coming down for a rematch against the possible Rookie of the Year, one of our people who is up for Rookie of the Year. By the way, folks, next week, nominations will open for the Nexus. Stay tuned. Who knows? This match could be put up for a match of the year. And introducing his opponent, Jaunt Tristam. There you go. Look, he's looking really dapper tonight. And that's saying something for Jaunt. He usually looks pretty dapper. You know, cabaret owner, wrestler, man about town, Jaunt Tristam. And again, he's really he was, I think, trying to build on that undefeated streak, and the last thing he expected was to be taken out by the veteran Jhake. But again, Injustice Jhake, former tag champion, former Multiverse heavyweight champion, one-time leader of High Voltage. You know, last thing you should be doing is sleeping on Jhake, and I think that's what Jaunt did. But he's not sleeping on him now. He's ready for action. Is it me, or should he be headlining a Vegas show? I mean, look at that outfit. Any way you slice it, here we go. And they're off. Tristam taking an early lead. Pounding on Jhake. Again, Tristam's coming into this with a little bit of a grudge. But, you know, as I said, Jhake's not somebody you sleep on, but right now, Tristam seems to have him up against the wall, or the mat, as it were. Going up top. And, oh, well executed moonsault. 2. Kick out of 2. Exactly what I would expect from a veteran of Jhake's status. Neck breaker. And just pounding on the head. Jhake now taking the offensive. Slamming him to the mat. Again, let's not forget, Jhake may be a former champion. He may be a veteran. He's also a mercenary. And that does lead to a certain amount of brutality. And going up top. And no! Elbow strike from the top rope. Of course, one of the other things that Jhake has to have in the back of his mind is that that offer. Spinning neck breaker. That offer he received from the Outlaws At the same time that Taran Eldrazi was declaring that he wanted the Outlaws to get a tag title opportunity, he offered Jhake the chance to have the Outlaws as backup. Jhake hasn't actually said, well, Jhake hasn't said yes, but he hasn't said no. And of course, in our next match, we'll be seeing the tag titles defended. But for now, this rivalry, is this going to... How is this going to go? Oh, working over Jhake's head, but Jhake taking, going up on Brett's rope may not have been the best idea for Jaunt. And picking up the... Oh. Throwing him back down. And another swinging neck breaker. I think one of the things... Oh, one. Kick out at one. With so much focus on his actions as a mercenary lately, I think people keep forgetting the other significant portion of Jhake's retinue. Oh, moonsault! And that is... He is a dedicated otaku. In fact, as some of his finishing move is the Otaku Slam. I had no real purpose for that, just thought I'd bring it up. We just don't talk about it anymore. And again, going to the middle rope. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Down goes Jhake. Working over the ankle. Got him in a lock. Oh, was going for some kind of neck breaker, blocked by Jaunt. These two are now going move for move. Oh, setting up for a missile drop kick, but Jaunt ducked just at the last moment. Lifting him up to the top rope and then just knocking him down. Oh, now a moonsault to a standing Jhake. And then to prone. Oh, here it comes. And a curtain call! Kick out at 2 from the curtain call. Got to appreciate the perseverance of the hero for hire. Oh, misjudged that leap. Oh, now that he's been again slammed. And another. Just working over that arm. Bringing him up. Ref, get up. Ref, get to the cap. Ish. So we have the director know that they got to cut away if the ref gets in the way. Ugh. Now, getting, again, that low, working that leg. Letting it go. Well, John had something in mind that I think involved the top rope, but Jhake was having none of it. And looks like is he planning on sending him outside? No, he's, oh, brutal. Going for the pin. 1, 2 count. Jaunt can't believe it. Wait, are we going to see? I think he's setting up for it again. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, a second curtain call. 1, 2, 3. Here's your winner, Jaunt Tristam. Well, this rivalry is now 1-for-1. Jaunt has avenged his loss to Jhake. But between you and me, folks, I don't think this is over by a long shot. But right now, victory to Jaunt Tristam. Well, folks, that was a hell of a match. Be interesting to see how that affects the standings in this year's Nexus. But we'll deal with that at another time. In the meantime, as we get ready for our next match, which is going to be the Tag Team Championship match, we're going to hear from somebody who has a stake, has some interest in what goes on in this tag team match. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear from Taran Eldrazi.
High Voltage. How very predictable of you to pick the team you beat half of in that triple threat. Why did you do? Because you know you can't beat the Outlaws. You didn't beat me in that triple threat. You didn't pin me. You didn't tap me out. And while I respect doing whatever it takes to hold those tag belts, what you did was sneak in a win while I was dealing with some kid at ringside running his mouth. But hold on to those belts after you beat the Wild Hunt, because now we're definitely coming for you. But let me address the other man in this whole situation now. Injustice Jhake. You know, and I know, in this business, you can either make friends or you can make money. And Jhake, I can always use another friend to help me make some money. Whether it's the tag belts or the trios belts, we can run the division, and if you're teaming with us, ain't nobody gonna stop us from taking those trios belts. Ain't nobody gonna stop us from making some money, Jhake. And you've already got an eye on Aiden. We'd be more than willing to help you take care of that little job. You work with us, it ain't gonna be nothing but a thing. So Jhake, how about you make some friends? And how about you make some money? Because at the end of the day, 3's better than 1. And that math adds up.
And there you have it. Before we get down to ringside, again, social media blowing up after that last match. Jaunt Tristam himself tweets a picture of leaving a single rose at the top of the ramp before heading back. And then we hear from Mr. Butler saying, I'll send you a nice bottle of Chateau d'Uncle to celebrate, Jaunt. Of course Uncle has it. What am I saying? Of course he does. And then, of course, Maximian Thunderthigh saying, good match, you two. Jaunt really raised the stakes in this feud. And with that, folks, it's time. The tag belts, our first of 2 championship matches on this Super Show. It is time for us to head to ringside and see the action. The following match is a tag team match for the Unified Tag Team Championship and is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the myth-made flesh Beowulf and the clan chieftain McMorgan, the Wild Hunt. And here they go. This is a team that came together in the most interesting of fashions. On some level, out of necessity, out of common enemies. McMorgan, the clan chieftain, whose clan has a long history of fighting the forces of the Fae. Beowulf, the legend incarnate, who over the centuries has fought many a monster. The two found common cause against Earl King West and his partner in Legion, Louis MacDonald. But what surprised everyone was what an effective tag team they made. A shared sensibility, and thus the Wild Hunt was born. And now, for the first time as a tag team, the biggest match they have had since joining forces. But first, they have to go through these men. And introducing their opponents, representing High Voltage, they are the Unified Tag Team Champions, Leonid Sanchez and Wonderball, High Voltage. Well, things have been going a little crazy with High Voltage lately, ever since their leader, the cyberpunk prodigy Aiden Zero, took on a, shall we say, more aggressive stance and pushed hard for his boys to get a crack at the belts, and they took that opportunity all the way to the top. And so now, the Alien Prince and the one-man choking hazard in a title defense. But the team they have to face is no joke. So, who do you got, folks? And of course, in the back of your mind, you've got to wonder, where is Legion? Where are the Outlaws? And honestly, where the hell is Aiden Zero? I don't trust him. And here we go. The Wild Hunt is ready. High Voltage ready, handing over the belts to the ref. And that's what it is all about, those tag belts. And there's the bell, starting off with McMorgan and Wonderball. And this is going to be interesting. McMorgan, basically a striker. He'll hit you, he'll headbutt you, he'll slam you around. Wonderball, on the other hand, an expert on submission wrestling. Hence his name, the one-man choking hazard. But right now, outside the ring, which I'm gotta be honest, kind of favors McMorgan. As I said right there, Wonderball trying to get some advantage. But at some point, they got to bring this back into the ring. Already up to a 6 count, and in goes Wonderball. McMorgan deciding now is the perfect time to tag in Beowulf. And Wonderball takes advantage of that momentary confusion. Several blows and then a well-done float-over DDT. Up he comes. Again, punching, putting Beowulf on the back foot. And now in comes Leonid Sanchez. I'm trying to understand Leonid's. I know he's half human, half alien. And apparently that right down the middle has something to do with it. I was like, I didn't think that's how genetics work, but what do I know? I'm just an old wrestler who's on commentary. Leonid going up top, but his plan stymied by a tag, and now he faces the clan chieftain and hung out to dry. And up he comes, punching in the gut, and here we go. Body slam going for the pin. Kick out at 1. Decides to bring in Wonderball. And McMorgan doesn't seem to be careful. I think McMorgan's trying to take them back outside. Or... well, here we go. Kick to the gut, and Wonderball why? It's just letting McMorgan sit there. Folks, that's still a drop onto not very thick padding. I guess Wonderball wants to make a statement about getting him outside, working on the arm. And yeah, this is surprisingly all Wonderball on the outside. Now just stomping on the War Chief. Oh, and Beowulf decided to get out there. Chased Wonderball back in. All Wonderball did was break the count. This is great, guys, but, you know, the match has to be won in the ring, although, to be fair, a count-out favors the champs. They'd lose the match, but retain the belts, champion's advantage. And we're up to a 6 count. McMorgan throwing Wonderball away and heading into the ring. Taunting him to get back in. Only way McMorgan and Beowulf can claim those belts is victory in the ring. Oh, float over by Wonderball. Oh, reverse airplane spin. Just going for a slapping the taste out of his mouth. That's not a good idea with somebody like McMorgan, who is now voicing his displeasure in the traditional Scottish manner. And Wonderball in the blue corner, and just raining blows from McMorgan. Again, the brutality that can be brought. And believe me, McMorgan knows something about brutality, having been in one of the most brutal matches in the history of MNW against Louis McDonald. And now here comes Beowulf. And then here comes McMorgan again. All right, I guess we're going to be getting the quick tags. And there's an elbow strike. Bringing him down. And now the Alien Prince versus the Myth Made Flesh. Checking my notes, I guess he is an exiled alien. I really got to get some more backstory on this guy. Which sadly probably won't happen until the next time I get Aiden Zero doing guest commentary, and we all know how that goes. And just working the arm. And this is interesting. And then body slamming him. Interesting when you consider, here we go. I was going to say Leonid Sanchez is more of a cruiser. Oh, but he misjudged the distance on that leap. And now here comes another body slam. And this time just going for the pin. Now, punch, punch, and up comes Beowulf and boxcars! And once again coming in the clan chief. And now tagging in Wonderball, and we're back to these two. These two seem to have something. I mean, it feels. Is it me, folks, or does it feel personal between McMorgan and Wonderball? Did something happen in the locker room I don't know about? And now it's Beowulf coming in. Working over the arm, and elbow drop. Wonderball fighting out. And a DDT. Up comes Beowulf again. Oh, what's he setting up here for? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, he just hit the Wonderball. Oh, but did you see how Beowulf snuck out of that? And now just working over that trapezius. Ugh. Tagging in McMorgan once again. And the Highlander just going for, you know, that's a very traditional Scottish way of fighting. Headbutt you till you're down, then it's all over but the kicking. Oh, Injiguri. I spoke too soon. Oh. I was thinking the kick to the leg was vicious, but then he just slapped the taste out of his mouth. There comes Leonid. Oh, clothesline. And snap suplex. What has he got next? And sometimes you just got to punch a dude. Oh, misjudged that springboard uppercut. But still, is he going for it again? I think he is. And again, McMorgan gets out of the way. Maybe Leonid. Don't use that move again. Oh, and now tagging in his partner. Oh, bad news for Leonid. A little teamwork from the Hunt. Oh, and there we go. The Hawkshaw locked in. Wonderball knew it was trouble. Kicked him out. And a 1 count. And keep an eye on this one, but deciding it's time to bring in McMorgan once again. McMorgan scooping him up. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, the Highlander hits! 1, 2, kick out at 2. We almost had new tag champions right there. Oh, throwing Wonderball out of the ring. That means Leonid is now all by himself against the Wild Hunt. But Leonid getting out of the corner. At this point, Leonid just needs to survive for a while until Wonderball gets back on his feet. And a slam like that would be a good way to do that. Going for a single leg Boston Crab. McMorgan's holding on. Gets out of it. And, kicking the inside of that's always rough, especially when you're dealing with a high flyer like Leonid. Whatever McMorgan was planning, Leonid breaks out of it. And again, Wonderball's back up and back in the match, but so is Beowulf. Scooping him up, bringing him to the corner, and boxcars! Oh, well, here we go, folks. Again, we talk about the submission specialty of Wonderball. Looks like he might have been softening him up for a ban this, but instead brings Leonid back in. And what's Leonid got planned? Nothing special, just choking the life out of the myth-made flesh. I think this is when you got to ask, how well did this work for, some of the legendary monsters he's fought? Going up top, that's a lot of distance to cover, Leonid. And he just comes short. Oh, well, this doesn't look good. Yep, it's the Hawkshaw again. Broken up by Wonderball. Kick out at 2. Bringing in, probably a good call because you could get the feeling Beowulf was getting annoyed. And sometimes you just got to punch a man. And again. And one more. And one for Jenny and the Wimp. And down. Into the corner he goes, and he is not in friendly territory in the blue corner. And now he's being set up. Just slapped down. Being brought up again. But Leonid turning the tables, working over the arm. Now just kind of strangling him. Going up top again at a distance a little better. And this time it connects. This time it connects. The diving elbow hitting the Beowulf, breaking it up. Throwing Beowulf out of the ring now. It's just Leonid and McMorgan. Make that just McMorgan and Wonderball. Going for a quick pin. Kick out at 2. Folks, this match has been going on for 15 minutes. Neither team is showing any sign of exhaustion yet. Oh, and again, McMorgan this is not good. McMorgan on the outside, but this time with Leonid. As I've said before, you do not want to be outside the ring with McMorgan. Just beating the hell and just slapping him. Into the barricade. This is not looking good for the Alien Prince. And back into the ring goes McMorgan, daring Sanchez to come right back in and breaking the count. Sanchez decides he wants it back in the ring. Probably a good move on his part, but now he's once again in the blue corner. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. Quick elbow strike, but McMorgan is still determined. Here we go. Yo, I think he was going to go for boxcars again, but a float over by Sanchez. And in comes Wonderball to a prone McMorgan. Bringing him over. Going for a pin, but right in front of Beowulf. Beowulf didn't seem concerned, and with good reason. A kick out at 2. Oh, just punching him in the gut. And a standing bulldog. And now in comes Beowulf again. Bringing him up, setting him up, and slamming him down. Stomping on the fingers. And again, quick tag with McMorgan. These two have shown, as I said earlier, for a not that long teamed up, they have gotten their game down. Quick tags. Their styles mesh very well. Oh! Beowulf wasn't able to block Leonid in time because of that across the ring missile drop kick to break the count. But there goes Wonderball into the corner, and now just headbutts from the clan chieftain. I think Wonderball might be busted open. And again, just the striking game of McMorgan. Bringing up the clan chieftain. What can Wonderball do? Well, bringing him into the corner. Scooping him up and slamming him down. He's just waiting for him to stand up. And elbow strike from Brett's rope. Speaking of leaping from across the ring, did you see that jump Beowulf made? And yeeted for his problems. At the same time, Sanchez recovering. But McMorgan going for the pin. Broken up by Sanchez. This match has been going on for 20 minutes, folks. At this stage, both teams have got to be feeling it. I don't care how good your cardio is. Once you've been going at this intensity for that long, things happen, and that's when you start seeing more desperation plays like you're seeing now. Stump puller by Sanchez. Okay, he's going for this. Last 2 times he tried this, McMorgan blocked him. Not that time! And a kick out at 2, but he finally managed to ring McMorgan's bell with that springboard uppercut, and the elbow strike hits. 1, 2, kick out at 2 again. Now just, slamming down. Standing moonsault, doing everything he can to wear down McMorgan. Stomping the elbow. McMorgan with a Luthez press. And the exiled alien prince has been busted open. In comes Beowulf. I think Beowulf is sensing the exhaustion that has to be being felt by Sanchez. Is taking advantage of it. And in comes the Highlander one more time. Missile dropkick to the back. Yeah, they're just stepping up the brutality game. I think they sense the end is near. Folks, I think we're looking at a really strong possibility of new tag champions as McMorgan just rains blows on Sanchez in the corner. And now he's just choking him. The traditional Highland choke. McMorgan playing to the crowd but gave Sanchez a chance to bring Wonder Ball back in. Atomic drop. And again, the Wonder Balls, no! Now just working over the arm. I'm sure Wonder Ball's just happy to have something to take his mind off the pain from the other area. Stomping on the hands. Kicking him off. And I thought he was going to go for a reverse neck breaker. Instead, just punched him in the back. In comes Sanchez again. Sanchez managed to trick Wonder Ball into using his own momentum to knock him down. Impressive. Just, again, now working on the arm. And once again, bringing in Wonder Ball. Bringing Wonder Ball to the center of the ring. Roll up, small package, 2. We almost had new tag champions. Sanchez thrown out of the ring. Wait a minute. Is he going to get it locked in? Yep. There it is. It's locked in. Ladies and gentlemen, ban this. Locked in on Beowulf. And he taps. Here's your winners and still Warzone Tag Team Champions, High Voltage. Folks, that was an impressive victory. I was sure several times that the Wild Hunt had it. But Wonderball and Leonid Sanchez retain the belts. There are your tag team champions, ladies and gentlemen. High Voltage. Whew. That was a barn burner, folks. Well, I don't know about you. I need a moment to catch my breath, which is fine because, folks, while we are giving you some pay-per-view quality entertainment, it is still a regular show, even if it's a super show. And so, folks, we still have to pay the bills. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back after these commercial messages.
Don't you just hate it when you're in a great one-on-one match, going up for a fly-high-in moonsault when you totally miss and eat more turnbuckle than a ravenous George the Animal Steel? Then you, my friend, might need to get your eyes checked. Hi, I'm former professional wrestler Dr. See It Coming, and we here at Eye to Eye Optometrists specialize in glasses, contact lenses, and overall eye health for the wrestling impaired. Our flexible, one-of-a-kind contact lenses are guaranteed to fit all sizes and be a comfort fit even as you get your eyes poked out by your mortal enemy. We even have some eyewitnesses to testify how great these eyes are. Mr. Simon the Psycho, what do you think of your new contact lenses? Oh, God! Oh, there goes our new intern. Ha ha! Come on down and book an appointment with Dr. See It Coming, and you and I will see eye to eye.
Sup, dudes? Do you want to look as gnarly as one of your favorite wrestlers on show who's holding one of the world titles from MNW? Well, you totally can, without even leaving your couch at Totally Tyler's Titles. For only $39.99, you too can own a complete replica of one of MNW's famous titles, like the MNW World Heavyweight Championship, the Tag Team, the Nexus Titan, the Interdimensional Championship, dude. So you can show off to your parents and show how gnarly you are, or you could secretly try and claim that you're formerly the title champion holder by holding a knockoff title. So come on down to Totally Tyler's Titles, where you can be a title holder today.
No official MNW wrestlers are allowed to hold the titles if they're a replica, unless you want to talk to Jim in the back.
What are you, blind, Rev? He clearly went for a roll-up reverse coil. This just can't be happening. This is some bull!
Is this you? Well, even if it isn't, I'm sure many of you have met these kinds of people, just marking up the walls of your favorite shows. Don't worry, we have the solution. With the Mark Manager. Yes, with the Mark Manager, we clean up the big marks, small marks, marks you didn't realize that were there, and marks that have always been there. We've even updated our product to help you clean off the toughest of marks.
Of course he was gonna lose the championship. If you'll look at my 42-page blog from last week, we can clearly see that the producers were going to have him. Hey, what are you doing? Huh?
So sign up and get your Mark Manager today. And remember, with a little bit of, any mark is manageable.
Fuck, it went up my nose! Come on, come on! The Observer Spectacular Wax Museum would like to welcome you and your family for our lovely establishment. Only $1 per person. Wow! Come and see the wax figurines of your favorite animals, historical figures, wrestlers, food, and even things not of this world. All of the Observer Spectacular Wax Museum displays are totally made of wax and are not made of unwilling subjects. So come on down and see the spectacular sights for yourself.
Note that all the wax figurines are all wax, nothing but wax, but they totally are not people we've kidnapped to try to leech money off of them and make them back to life. They're just made of wax.
Hey baby, it's me, Suplex Sam, and I'm here to tell you about my brand new experience, baby. On the Suplex Express, we're serving up hot dishes and hot meals for all your homies. It's time for Suplex Sam, the soup made for me, baby. Sam I am. Tired of your lunches being soupless? Don't worry, baby. Suplex Sam's got you covered. We got all the flavors. Wonton Wilson's, the beef drippings, the Doctor of Alphagetti, and the VI Pheromone. And of course, the signature soup, the Plex, so you can have your Souplex any day, anytime with yours truly, baby. So come on down to the Souplex Express and get yourself a can of Soup Lake Sam.
Are your heebies at jeebies? Are your ants in your pants? Do you get the butterflies in your stomach when you have to go up against a 400-pound, muscle-bound murder man who's trying to beat you in the ring? Don't worry, we have the solution for you. From the makers of the laxative product Let It Go comes the anti-anxiety medication Fuck It All. That's right, with a big old scoop of Fuck It All, you too can get yourself relaxed before any situation. Hand-picked and freshly squeezed from the teats of Tibetan relaxation monks. It comes with absolutely no long-term side effects. No, not at all. Yes, the anti-anxiety can make you stand up and say, fuck it all.
Warning, this product may contain extreme doses of caffeine and methamphetamine. If consumed by more than one human, those 2 humans may or may not cause to duel or explode. And this product is very free.
High Flyer Airlines is the leading air carrier for all professional wrestling. We customized our planes to fit the biggest of egos. With fine velvet and leather seats, a custom-made full banquet by Chef Manatee, and a working vocal booth, so you can make your promos while you're on the go.
Wait a minute, this isn't a bathroom!
High Flyer Airlines. We're leading the air in wrestling care.
I'm stuck inside the booth!
Introducing Mizuki and Nero action figure dolls with intense hand-holding couple action, maximum lewdness. Watch the world's deadliest power couple have intense action conversations.
Honey, did you take out the dog today? I ate the dog! Very good.
Oh yeah! Push the buttons on the back of both action dolls to get both of them to be the parents of Earth. The new Mizuki and Nero action figure dolls.
Each sold separately, but then put together as a couple.
And we are back from commercial, ladies and gentlemen. And we are halfway through the card of ThanksKilling, but oh, the matches we have left for you, including our main event, the Janitor challenging the constant nightmare, Constantinople, for the Big Oof Championship. But first, before we get there, we have another match with some stakes. You know what? I could try and explain it to you, but I think it's better if we hear from one of the participants himself. Ladies and gentlemen, R. Sawyer.
Chaz Lee. Chaz Lee. Chaz fucking Lee. Remember when we last fought mano-y-mano? Oh yeah, that was about my Robro. And then Zacko kicked your ass, was called a bad guy, and then was vindicated when you outed yourself as the biggest backstabbing dick of the multiverse. And then my Robro took the multiversal heavyweight title off you at Multivania, despite all the shenanigans you threw at him. Speaking of shenanigans, what did you and Grim have over the referee to make him call the match before I tapped out? Afraid that you and Grim couldn't hack it? I noticed that Grim even won the other night at the Grand Battle Show. And that's the problem. Grim is winning matches, not you. You're not winning anything lately. Those cybernetics acting up, not up to snuff. I fully expect you to pull out shenanigans at ThanksKilling, 'cause I know you can't face me by yourself. You may be a technical genius, but I'm still smarter than that. I know some bullshit is gonna happen. Maybe Grizzly will run in because me and him have a history. Maybe Arkolf because me and him have never had a proper one-on-one match. Or maybe Grim will sick the vaudevillains on me. I'm fully expecting bullshit, and I will be so bored if any of the Murdercade pulls out some bullshit. It's expected. It's boring. So, are you going to surprise me by actually fighting me one-on-one? No bullshit, no shenanigans, just me and you? Come on, surprise me. I fucking dare you.
And with those strong words, well, folks, there's nothing else to do. Let's head down to ringside. The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, he is the undisputed future, Sawyer. Here he is, folks. 1/3 of the main event mechs are Sawyer. Of course, we've seen Malice back in action, including that big victory at Blast, getting a star chip. The Zacho duo is still on the injured list because it's really hard to source parts for spine servos from a robot from the future. But while Sawyer's working on that, he's also trying to identify who made his doppelganger, HR Sawyer. And he is facing his prime suspect. And introducing his opponent, representing the Murder Cave, he is the engineer, Chaz Lee. There he is, folks. Chaz Lee of the Murder Cave. The one man known to be an expert in robotics and cybernetics. A future variant of Chaz Lee built Zacho Duo. This version, on the other hand, has walked down a darker path, joining forces with Dr. Grimm, Arkolf, and Grizzly Adams to form the Murder Cave. He maintains he would not build anything as he put it, shoddy as HR Sawyer. But now, he and Sawyer will face each other one-on-one, and maybe, finally, Sawyer will get the answers he's been looking for. So here you have it, folks. And we're off. And right off the bat, Sawyer trying to take an aggressive lead, but reverse DDT by Lee. Lee on that hydraulic-powered arm into the temple of the Robro. And now going for a submission, which you'd think wouldn't work on a bot, but when you're Chaz Lee, anything like that can happen. Up comes Sawyer. Whip to the outside. Well, Sawyer recuperates. Now debating if he wants to fall. Nope. He's basically taunting Lee to get back in the ring. working over the arm of Sawyer. Oh, boxcars. Now just stomping on the legs of the engineer, bringing him up. And sending him outside again. Oof. Outside the hard way. No, no! Oh, pile driver on the outside. That's, oh God. Oh, and I think he's busted Lee open. Up to a 3 count. What's it gonna be? Here's the thing. I don't know if Sawyer cares how he beats Lee. Flipping him over, bringing him up. Oh, and lariat on the outside by Lee. Winding up with that hydraulic arm, and down goes the Robro. Now Lee just prancing around the ring and laughing at Sawyer. In comes Sawyer, but Lee ready for him. I hate to say it, but I think Lee is looking to dismantle our Sawyer. Oh, and outside Lee, Sawyer keeps throwing Lee outside the ring. And now taking it out again. This match is happening as much outside as inside. Now just punching the hell out of him. Into the barricade. Up to a 4 count. And that's when Sawyer decides to bring it back inside. Plenty of time for Lee to recover. He's not trying to count him out. And just yeeting the engineer. That's it. Just pretend he's a teeth. Oh, atomic drop. Right in the lug nuts. Oh! I don't know if Lee is going to win or lose this match, but I think he's going to be sore either way. Good thing his team includes a doctor. And oh no! Oh, you know what? I don't know that I'm rooting for Lee, but I certainly didn't want to see that happen to him. You know, there was a time when I would have said the most vicious member of Meme was Malice. I don't think that's true anymore. Hung out to dry. And going for a pin. Kick out at 2. Oh, I think going for those punches, that hydraulic arm. Now working over the leg servos. And just working the leg. And again with Lee, he's probably targeting something very specific. Now, Oh, this doesn't look good. Pile bunker connects. Kick out at 2. Now just raining blows on him after the pile bunker. Going up top. Off the top rope, hydraulic press. And now, again, going on top. Raining blows. I think Lee has found a weakness and is going after it. Dragon Screw takedown by Sawyer. Now returning the favor of the blows. And whipping Sawyer into the corner. And there goes, oh, hanging him out to dry. We're going for that pin again. 1, 2, go! Nick of time kick out. Jawbreaker and again, just pounding on him. 1, 2, oh, just a 1 count. I think at this point, both, oh, yep, that's a favor. Oh, another chance to hit him in the head. Oh, Lee bringing the Undisputed Future down. Going for the punch, and the uppercut. 1, 2, oh, another kick out. And just stomping on the back. Another jawbreaker. Oh, lariat. And, oh. With that, 1, 2, 3. Is your winner, R. Sawyer. Well, there you have it. Sawyer wins. But does this mean he's going to get the answers he wants? But either way, congratulations, R. Sawyer. Wait, Grim came out from under the ring. Was he? Wait a minute. Was he under there the entire? How the hell was he under that ring the entire show? Now hitting the ref? What's going on? I mean, is this because Chaz Lee got beat? Is he avenging Chaz? Is this because R. Sawyer went on a rampage on his island of Isla Scorn? Something's going on there. I'd say that Dr. Grimm waited under the ring the entire show. He had to get in there before the audience came in. All right, well, congratulations, Sawyer, on your victory, but I don't know if you're getting the information you wanted. Either way. Meanwhile, tweeting out on social media, McMorgan stating about Wonderball holding a grudge. He probably still remembers how I brained him with a chair backstage to keep him from ambushing Aiden when he took the belt off of Louis. But good match, all is forgiven for the faith fuckery during the last tag match. Okay, fair play from McMorgan. Well, folks, our next match is one we have been actually waiting for so long. Back when Sergeant Major Payne declared he was putting himself through a boot camp open challenge series to improve his performance after basically all the time he was stuck in Cloud 9, and the feeling that he degraded during that, and he's since been working to raise himself up, raise his profile. The first taker was the Crimson Delinquent Nakano Kirishima, who after the match attacked Payne. They were supposed to have a no DQ match, but then it was interfered with by Ignacio Cervantes. It's taken us forever to finally get to have this match. So much so that both participants want to express their feelings about this. Let's start with the Sergeant himself. Ladies and gentlemen, Sergeant Major Payne.
Oh shit, here we go again. Another pay-per-view, another big match. Honestly, this one I have been looking forward to for a long time. Nakano, I'm finally getting my hands on you. Just one little cog in the blood money machine. Who knows? Maybe when this is all done, Uncle Lee will give me a rematch from my debut match. Back when I barely had an identity. But let's get down to brass tacks here. I don't care if you call yourself the Juvenile Delinquent, the Crimson Kid, or the Scarlet Flow. I'm here to kick your ass to the point you can't reach a 10 count. So I'll be in that ring, and I want you to prove to me that you are more than just a blood money flunky. Happy ThanksKilling, y'all.
And now, let's hear from his opponent, ladies and gentlemen, Nakano Kirishima.
So, it all comes down to this. Military style versus street style. Well, if that's the case, I want to see a war face, soldier! I want to bring out your guns, your tanks, your fastest airplanes, and your strongest battleships! I want to put on a match so legendary they'll remember it for centuries! Let's have ourselves a war in the war zone!
Well, I can't think of anything more appropriate to go to the ring from but that. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's head down to ringside. The following match is scheduled for one fall and is a last man standing match. Introducing first, he is the unknown soldier, Sergeant Major Payne. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. He is Sergeant Major Payne, coming to ringside, part of his boot camp open challenge finally getting the rematch he and Nakano Kirishima have wanted for months. And it is a last man standing match. We will see where it goes. If you're ready for a hardcore action, this is it. And introducing his opponent, representing Blood Money, he is the Crimson Delinquent, Nakano Kirishima. There we go. This is going to be a brutal bout. Who do you like? Both of these men have been rising stars, each showing tenacity, endurance, and skill in the ring. Swear to you folks, this one could easily go either way. And starting off, it's the Sarge. And Nakano hanging him out to dry. Bringing him down. Nakano posing on him. About what I'd expect, if I'm being perfectly honest. And bringing over the Sarge, now in charge. One. Wait, pinfall. He's counting. Wait a minute. Let me check some. Yeah, I'm hearing from the brass. They made a last-minute change. This is actually a hardcore match. Still, it's going to be a brutal affair. And going outside. Oh, no. No! Ow! Well, these men wanted a hardcore no count out, no DQ match. That's what they're getting. Oh! When you have a match like this, part of the game is, I hope you survive the experience. And, oh, Nakano coming in with a hockey stick. And now, oh, bringing it down. Ow. And that's for hitting him on the edge of the ring, the hardest part of the ring. And now, now he's got a chair and he's taunting Payne to come outside. Oh, Payne blocks. But Nakano floats over, knocks him down. Thought he was going for the chair. Oh no. Wait a minute. What are you planning, Nakano? Nakano, what? Oh. Thought he was going to drop him on that chair. Oh, Sarge ducks out of the way. Throwing Nakano back in the ring, and now Pain picking up the chair. Oh! Going for the swing, but getting kicked in the goozle. These two going back, they have wanted this match for months. Oof. Pain taking the kicks and the blows from the Crimson Delinquent. And Nakano going under the ring again. Coming in with a shovel. Just circling Sarge. Pain ducks out of the way. But now we're getting a ring littered with dangerous objects. But boxcars on Nakano, and Pain picking up the shovel. Think he's going to dig a trench. Yep. On the noggin. Oh! You know, folks, in my wrestling career, I've been hit with a lot of foreign objects. No one had ever come at me with a shovel. Oh, chairs, on the other hand, I'm very familiar with. Oh, never mind. Mortar shot. Pain going unowned. What's he planning now? Well, we've got tables. We got chairs. Apparently not necessarily what Pain was interested in. There they go, back on the outside. I mean, the only thing if this is a standard hardcore rules is pinfall has to happen in the ring. Nakano deciding to bring the steps in. Oh, bringing him in the ring. And the table. There's hardly going to be room for wrestlers in the ring at this stage. Down goes Pain. Setting the... Oh, this doesn't look good. This doesn't look good at all. Nakano going up top. I don't know if this is such a great plan with so many dangerous objects. Case in point, he missed Pain and landed on the steps. I'm amazed he got back up so fast. Oh, into the table. Pain sizing him up. And through the table. And now what's he doing? And ladies and gentlemen, Blitzkrieg hits! Ref running over. 1, 2, 3. Here's your winner, Sergeant Major Pain. And there he has it. He has won the match that they have been wanting for so long. Sergeant Major Pain, his boot camp challenge fulfilled. What's next for the unknown soldier? Well, folks, that was a great match. But there's only one thing left, one match to go, and it is your main event for the Big Oof Championship, and is another step in the Janitor's Clean Sweep Challenge. If he can win this, he is one step closer to completing his challenge and is a step ahead of our Sawyer, who also had a similar challenge to himself but has been distracted by the mystery of HR Sawyer. So, folks, there's nothing else to say. And since he's not here due to extradition, on Michael Montoya's behalf, I'll have to say it is time for your main event. Let's do this! The following match is scheduled for one fall and is for the Big Oof Championship. Introducing first, the challenger. He is the Janitor. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're new to MNW, do not let this man's position or attire fool you. He is one of the most lauded wrestlers in MNW history. He is a former cursed champion. He is a former multiverse heavyweight champion. But he has gotten down to basics and is here to clean up the multiverse, the Janitor. And introducing his opponent, he is the constant nightmare and your Big Oof champion, Constantinople. There he is, folks. He won that Big Oof belt in a fatal four-way at Multivania. He is the last man standing from chained hell. And calling him a man is pushing it, since he has mutated into a rat ogre. We won't even get into his history with Istanbul, now known as Osman Kilik. Just know he is your Big Oof champion. He is the constant nightmare, Constantinople. And folks, I don't get this whole mutated by the warp things or what rat ogres are. Sometimes this multiverse gets a little beyond me, but I do know one thing, and that is brutal wrestling, and that is the style of Constantinople. But he is facing a man who has mastered the DDT, who is an in-ring specialist. So let's see who can take that champ. Oh, he's not wearing the full helmet. Like I said, Rat Ogre. But the Janitor is going right for it. Looking to clean this up. Man, and folks, never sleep on a janitor. He is a man not afraid to get his hands dirty. Although he will clean up right afterwards. Practices great hygiene. Bringing up Constantinople. So far, early, just starting this match off, it's all... Oh, here we go. Oh, reverse DDT. Did I mention this janitor is the master of the DDT? Oh, Constantinople getting a moment to take some advantage. Oh, working on the arm of the janitor. Oh, bulldogged. Now just stomping on him. Have some respect. I guess if you're a rat, if there's one thing you're going to hate, it's a janitor. After all, they're used to cleaning out infestations. Oh, going... Looks like he was going for a variation on a camel clutch, and the janitor knows how to get out of those. Up you go. And boxcar. And double axe handle strike. Janitor working over Constantinople. Can he do it? Last month at Ragnarok, the Janitor and our Sawyer were outmaneuvered on a chance to go after the Warpgate Hardcore Championship by VIP. But the Janitor, like the pro he is, simply refocused, knowing there's other belts he can go for first. And now, oh, Constantinople going for a splash. The Janitor, again, that veteran savvy, knowing when to get out of the way. Picking Constantinople up, but he gets out of the way. Breaking out, and Janitor back on his back, but not for long. Oh, elbow strikes in the corner. And splash. And again. Now the strength of the constant nightmare lifting up the Janitor. Military press style and just dropping him. Bringing him up again. Chop, punch, headbutt. Ugh. I have to believe that forehead is very coarse. I wouldn't want to be headbutt by him. And suplexed. Constantinople currently holding the momentum, knowing he can't give the Janitor a moment. Oh, just yanking him by the leg. Oh, ow. Scooping him up, breaking him over his leg once, twice, and yeeting the Janitor. Oh! That was an innovative flip kick. Now the Janitor going for the leg. Oh, wait, is it? Yes, trash talk. He's got trash talk on the Rat Ogre. Now going for the pin. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. We got close to a new Big Oof champion right there, folks. Oh, never mind. Ladies and gentlemen, the glorious DDT. 2. Kick out at 2. But damage has been done. Oh. Front Russian leg sweep. Yeah, I'm getting excited, folks. Bringing him back up again, and working on the temple, or is he grabbing those ears? And then she's just tossing him out like yesterday's refuse. Slamming him down again. And the Janitor just raining blows and a drop kick. And just punching the head. This man has held championships before. Again, one of our great veterans of the ring. But he, being made humble by the Rat Ogre. Just, do you see the knee in the back? But the Janitor slips out. Into the corner he goes. Constantinople breaking out before the Janitor can execute whatever his plan is. Whip to the corner. Oh, being brought. Oh, this doesn't look good. Oh! That was a Rat Ogre rampage, folks. And it looks like it's done a number on the Janitor, but not enough to keep him from kicking him in the... Oh! Janitor kicked him in the face. He kicked the Janitor in the face. And now a splash. And again, trying again, but the Janitor knew what was coming. Well, floats over a DDT of his own. Is that disrespectful to do a DDT on the master of the DDT? Asking for a friend. Bring him up. Discus punch. Again, yanking him by that leg. And one more time, picking him up in that military press. Just flexing that strength. Down goes the Janitor, and again yanking him by that leg. He's trying to damage that leg. Now 1, 2, kick out at 2. The Janitor is still in this. Bringing him back up. Gut wrench power bomb. Setting him up again. Oh! Warp fire bomb! Let it kick out at 2 by the Janitor. Another gut wrench power bomb. But the Janitor's got him in a dragon screw takedown. Janitor now knowing a good move to work on the arm. Scooping him up, danging him out to dry. 2. Kick out at 2. The Janitor, it was so close the Janitor could taste it. Now the Janitor going after the back. Oh! Running neck breaker on the Janitor. Bringing him up again, and... Oh! Bringing him to the ropes again, and throwing him out. Dangerous spot outside the ring. Not only a lot of damage, but if there's a count out, there is a count out. Constantinople retains the belt. It's tapping, but it doesn't matter. It's outside. And the Janitor is enough of a veteran to know that. Oh, just bouncing him off the ring. A lot of damage being done to the Janitor right now, and Constantinople back in the ring. Going to the other side, breaking the count. Just beating down on the Janitor. Oh, drop kick. Now just backing away. Just circling around the ring. Not sure if that was strategy or just rat ogre behavior. And back in the ring, breaking the count. Oh, Constantinople taunt to body. Celebrating just a little too soon. Chops. Oh, here we, folks. Wait a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, fall from grace. 1, 2, 3. Here's your winner and new Big Oof champion, the Janitor. Folks, he did it. Not only is he now the Big Oof champion, but he has taken one step closer to completing his clean sweep challenge. Ladies and gentlemen, a big hand for the Janitor. Folks, that was an amazing show. Our annual ThanksKilling Super Show. Oh, and tweeting out as soon as he got backstage, tweeting out the Janitor, 1 down, 3 to go. So there you have it. Also tweeting out as soon as that match was over, our Sawyer, congratulations on getting your belt, Janitor. You're now 1 step closer to your goal, but remember, I'm 1 belt away from mine. Keep that in mind. And then finally, tweeting out, Constantinople, you live up to your reputation, Janitor. Enjoy the belt. I set my sights higher now. Either way, that was a banger of a match. Folks, we are here at MNW. Wish you and yours a happy Thanksgiving. We are giving our folks some time off for the holiday. We will present a dark show next weekend on Thanksgiving weekend. But we will return with full MNW action on December 3rd with more Warzone. Until then, for Pete McPherson and Michael Montoya, I'm Jerry Aldini. Good night and a happy Thanksgiving.